Alright, here you go. Sorry, number 12. Went through all that work, found out how much it was for the meat, 3 pounds times $2.30. Found out how much a half pound of potatoes were at $1.50 a pound. Found out that her total bill was $7.65. And then, I did this while the other video was uploading. $20 minus $7.65 is $12.35. Number 13. A mountain in Colorado is 10,215 feet. The lowest point in the ocean is 15,280 feet. What is the difference between the height of the mountain and the lowest point in the ocean? So, I'm going to do this. Here is a mountain. And here is what we would call sea level. Okay? And you know what? I'm going to draw the ocean. Why not? I'm in a drawing mood. Okay, here is an ocean. It's a purple ocean, apparently. It's very pretty. And here is the bottom of that ocean. Okay? So it says that that mountain is 10,000 from here to the sea level. 10,215 feet. And it says from sea level to the lowest point in the ocean is negative 15,280 feet. Negative 15,280 feet. So this is absolute value. That's what this is. It just wants to know how far apart from the distance from the bottom of the ocean to the top of that mountain. Well, how far is it from sea level to the top of that mountain? 10,215 feet. And how far is it from sea level to the bottom of the ocean? 15,280 feet. I didn't ask you what direction, just how far. So then how far apart are they? Just add them up. 25,495 feet. Absolute value. Just how far, not what direction. Number 14, in a card game, Hannah scored 5 points on her first hand, lost 8 on the second. What was her final score after 2 games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where she's at. There's 0. Then she lost 8. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where did she end up? It's negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. She ended up at negative 3. You can also do 5 minus 8 if you want. 5, start at 5, go to the left 8 times. Start here, positive 5, go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. End up at negative 3. Or you could add the opposite, 5 plus a negative 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there is a 0 pair. And you get negative 3. 15. The current temperature in Temple is 56. The temperature is dropping at a rate of 3.5 degrees every half hour. How long is it going to take for the temperature to reach 40 degrees? Okay. Oh, sorry. I knew there was something else on that next page. Alright. So it's currently 56. We have to get from 56 to 40. We need to know how far that is. That is 16 degrees. From 56 to 40 is 16 degrees. So every half hour, it's going to drop 3.5 degrees. So we can see, it wants to know how long. Yeah, it wants to know how long. So we can take that total of 16 and divide it by 3.5. But what do you see? You can't have that. We have to move that decimal. And whatever we do to that outside number, we have to do to the inside. So we would end up adding a 0 there because we moved that decimal like that. So now we have 160. There we go. Divided by 35. We can estimate this. 40 going into 160 would be about 4 times, right? So I wonder, since we estimated that up, I wonder if we could, let's just go 3 times. Yeah, let's go 4 times. Let's try 4. So 35 times 4. I was going to say we could try it 5 times, but I think that's going to be too much. Times 4 times 3 is 12, 13, 14. Okay, so it is 4. We have 140. Subtract, get 20. Your decimal's right here. Let's put that in our answer. Wasn't sure if we were going to need that. And then 35 into 200. Kind of don't like the way that this is happening here. So, you know what? Let's think about this in a different way. So, if it's 3.5 for every half hour, then what is it for every full hour? So for every 1 hour, you would just multiply that by 2, right? Multiply the half hour by 2 to get to 1 full hour. So let's multiply the 3.5 times 2. There's 1 decimal place. And 35 times 2 would be 70. So that would be 7. So then for every full hour, for every 1 hour, it equals 7 degrees. So then for 2 hours, it would equal 14 degrees. There's something wrong with this problem here. It's not working out. How long will it take the temperature to reach 40? It's not, because for 3 hours it would be 7 more. So that would be 21 degrees. So I guess it would work out to in between 2 and 3 hours, but I don't think it's supposed to work out that way. Technically I think it's supposed to say 54 degrees. The current temperature in Tipple is 54. Yeah. It's going to take a little bit less than 2.5 hours. So sorry about that problem there. But something's not happening right. All right, let's do this. Number 16. Express the sum of 4/5 plus 7 and 385 thousandths as a decimal. So right now, I bet you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's not a decimal. 4/5 is not a decimal. Let's think about our decimal places, though. We got tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So this 5 right here, could we make that into a tenth? By just doubling it? So then let's just double that. We get 8. 8 tenths. And sure sounds a lot like that right there, doesn't it? 8 tenths? Yeah. 8 tenths. So That is right there, 8/10. So now all I have to do is add them because it asks for the sum. 7.385 plus 8/10. Can add some zeros, it's fine. 5, 8, 8 and 3 is 11. Bring your decimal in your answer, and you get 8 and 185 thousandths. So that's your Common Assessment review. I can tell you this, really study this Common Assessment review, and you'll do fantastic. If 7th grade math does it like they used to, if you study this, you'll do fantastic on the Common Assessment. So anyways, good luck on your Common Assessment when you take it later in the week.